Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a 7 card year ahead tarot card spread. So this is going to be focusing on your 2018 year, what's coming for you. So this is the special holiday offer. So I'm going to begin with clearing out the energy, clearing out the cards as I just finished another reading. Your name and info will be confidential. Alright, so let's do a quick little prayer. It's my way of tuning into your energy and keeping away anything negative out of the reading, hon, okay? Alright. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now welcome to any information that needs to come from spirit for this person. I will only receive information from God's pierced intention, God's white light. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this reading. As I ask to receive information from God's pierced intention, God's white light, thank you. Anything that was left behind from the last reading, may that energy be cleared, as I now will begin this new reading for this person that I have focused in my mind. Thank you. Alright, hun, so let's begin to shuffle. Alright, so I'm going to shuffle here. This will be a quick 7-card spread. Alright, so I'm going to start choosing your cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I am picking up ready things for you, hon. So we'll go over that. Alright. Okay, let's begin here. Whew, a lot of intense cards, but that's okay. Alright, so, okay, as I tune into your cards, I am picking up strongly, your guides want this new year that's coming for you, they want it to be about you letting go of the past, okay? I feel like either there's still suppressed emotion from the past, there's something that you have to really entirely let go of. I don't know if it's past emotion from a past relationship or emotions from a certain situation or whatever it is, but they're telling me this is going to be the new year for you to release the past and move forward and like go into this new life, okay? So the first card I have here, which focuses on what you went through the previous year, which is 2016, what you like realized and things like that. I do feel like there's that sense of that that knowing that you can go uh, that you're aware of now is that you can take control of your life. You know, you have the power to move forward and take control of your life. It's your life. You know, you have options, you have choices, you're not stuck. And they want you to keep on staying motivated like you are and just keep on going forward like you have been. Um, and that energy you have, that strong energy that you have that about like moving forward and taking control of your life, it will bring you goodness in the end. So like don't give up, don't lose hope. um Keep on having that sense of wanting to take control of your life. They want you to be consistent with that because that is something that they want you to embrace and that it will bring positive outcomes, okay? So continue to have that strong energy of knowing that I gotta keep on going forward. I gotta move on. I got, life goes on. Life goes on. I gotta like keep on figuring out what I gotta do next to make life better and make myself a better version of myself. All right. So the second card, which is right over here, the second card here represents, okay, the second card here represents what you can expect in the new year. Okay, I do see here, this represents having like a target and a focus, having your eyes set on something. Okay, so it could be a goal, or it could be a certain thing that you're waiting for, you're wanting, or whatever it is. Okay, and it's something that's fast paced. Okay, so something either is going to happen to you fast. I don't know if it's a job or a certain situation or something that's going to come to you fast. Um, so be aware of that. But I just see, if anything, something fast is going to happen. So either you get a job, or there's going to be a change in something, or something's going to be fast paced where it's going to come at you fast. Okay? And then you're just going to have to go with it, if that makes any sense. So this is what I see for the 2018. Okay? And they're just kind of saying that you got to keep your eye on the target and keep focused still. Keep focused still. But something's definitely going to come fast paced at you. So either you're going to get a job fast, or you're going to like something with your career. It's going to go fast. Like something's going to come through fast. So there's not going to be a delay with it. Okay, something's going to come fast paced at you. Okay, so, or it's just going to happen out of nowhere really quickly. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It seems like the cards are trying to show that, and they're kind of like preparing you. It feels like it's a good thing. If anything, it'll just be thrown at you. Okay, I'm being metaphorical with it, but like, when something comes at you and sometimes you're off guard because you're like, wow, or like, that was fast. There's not gonna be a delay with it. Okay, there's not gonna be a delay with it. Okay. So we're going to go on to number 3, and number 3 is right over here, okay? And number 3 represents obstacles that you're going to face this new year, okay? So this represents money. I do see that there is going to be some issues financially this new year. So just keep in mind, it's just saying, that it's going to be up and down. I don't feel like it's going to be horrible, but what they are saying is that you have this goal, you have this intention, and if you have that intention, you have that goal, anything is possible. You can manifest and attract whatever you want. There's no limit to anything, okay? I feel like you are a strong manifester. I feel like you can manifest things if you believe in it. And I don't know if you've tried to manifest things before, you've done that process of manifesting, but I feel like you're really good at manifesting, and if you really put a lot of effort into it, like the whole process of it, like a vision board, or like affirmations, or repeating things every day, it can literally start unfolding naturally to you, and the universe will give it to you. Okay, so they're kind of saying that you will have financial issues this 2018, but I do see at some point you will be established, and money-wise you will be okay. All right, hun? So we're now going to go on to number 4, and number 4 is right over here. And number 4 represents a strength that you can harness, and that's going to help you for this new 2018. So what's interesting is that these two cards are connected, so this is going to make sense. It seems like you're up and ready for something, like a new project or a job, or something to come your way. I don't know exactly what it is, but it seems like whatever you're up and ready for, it's going to come at you fast. So you're not going to have a delay with it, and it's going to happen quickly. I do see this happening for you in 2018. It's going to happen quickly, and it's going to come at you fast. So I don't know. I feel like it's a good thing, if anything. You just have to like go with the flow afterwards, and just then, deal with it or whatever. It's a positive thing, so it's not a negative thing. It's just, how sometimes at that moment you'll get overwhelmed because it's like a lot, but it's like a good a lot. That's what I'm picking up with that. Okay? So I feel like you are up and ready, and that this thing will come at you fast, and there will be no delay. All right? Okay, so we're going to go on now to number 5, which number 5 is right over here. And number 5 represents advice, um, advice for you, lessons you learned in this last year that's just, going through. So lessons that you learned this 2017, okay? It seems like this whole 2017, if anything, or there was this period of time where you went through this process where you had to make a decision. There was a certain decision that had to be made, decision making where you were avoiding it, not wanting to deal with that decision. It was hard for you to make that decision, okay? So this is kind of a lesson you learned, if anything. I'm not sure if you eventually made that decision, but there is that form of um, avoiding a very strong decision that has to be made. There's two choices, and you have to make that decision and choose which is the best choice. But it's like a decision making thing that you kind of didn't confront right off the bat, and you would just drag it, delay it, and avoid it. Okay, so this is something that you did go through in 2017. I'm not very sure if you already made that decision, but they're just saying this is something that you went through, and if anything, it was a big lesson that you learned and you had to experience. Experience for part of your expansion, hun. Okay, so maybe that has to do with what I said about earlier about letting go of the past, leaving the past behind, and now moving forward and getting ready to live your life, and not allowing the past to suppress, your emotions and your heart chakra. Okay, so I mean, this makes sense because I now see another card which is very, very. It's a strong card, but it's also a very intense card because it represents a lot of uh, intense emotions that was experienced. Okay, so this next card, which is number 6, represents guidance for this year ahead. Okay, so this card is a very intense card. Swords usually represents something very painful, suffering, hurt. So the fact that it came through here, and it's reversed, it means like you haven't gotten over this pain or the suffering. So I do feel like this is something you already went through, and that's what I feel like you have to let go of. I don't know what it's from or where it came from, but it's just saying um, you went through some form of suffering, betrayal, or disappointment, and it was very, very painful for you. It was like a defeat, and it's hard for you to accept, to let it go. At the same time, sometimes we say we healed from it and we're done, but really we're not, because on an emotional level it still affects our mind and our body and our spirit. So it's a kind of thing where you have to talk to yourself every day, or just try to find ways to release that, because sometimes it could just stay stuck. And I understand that because I've gone through that before, but I definitely see this here, and they're just saying guidance for you that will help you this new year is if you leave that behind. Don't take that with you in the new 2018. Try to find ways to accept and forgive yourself, or accept the situation, and try to find ways to allow yourself to begin the healing or continue to heal. Okay, um, instead of suppressing it, release it when you can, hun, because the more you suppress it, the more it will just come out in different ways, and it will just affect you more. Okay, but this is a very painful card where it seems and shows like you did go through a lot of suffering. Okay, so the last card is number 7, which represents the overall theme for this year. Okay, so it comes through with this one, which is interesting. So it's just saying everything you've gone through, like all the pain or suffering that you've gone through this year, just everything. I feel like it was a very crazy year, if anything, 2017. You now have to find ways to now take a break, recuperate, recharge yourself, okay? You have to allow yourself to heal and recharge yourself this new year. I'm feeling your guides are saying this 2017, find ways to not overwhelm yourself, stress yourself out, or get, worked up about things. You got to now find ways to cleanse yourself when you can. I don't know if you believe in spiritual rituals, but cleansing, doing things that would be cleansing, like saging, or going into an ocean and doing a little prayer, whatever it is. I feel like you need to go through now a time of spiritual cleansing, and also spiritual release and an emotional release, where you need to now let yourself recuperate and recharge your batteries to now begin this new year and let go of the past. Okay, so I think it's interesting that I said that in the beginning, because this card came through as its theme for you for 2018, and it's basically now saying take it easy. Now it's the year where you need to take it easy, recharge your batteries, and allow yourself to heal and find yourself again. Continue to stick with that strong energy you have, which it comes down to knowing you could take control of your life. Something in 2018 is going to come fast paced for you, so you have a lot of things coming for you, hon. I see that you have your whole life ahead of you, and you have so many possibilities coming your way, and your guides are just saying don't let those other things that hurt you hold you back, and now let this year be a year where you heal and you're cleansing yourself to the point where you're going to just bring now good things into your life. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. So be aware of this job, or I don't know exactly what it is, something that's going to come fast to you, fast paced to you, something that's just going to come out of nowhere really quickly. There's going to be no delay with it. Seems like something with a job or a career or certain, something that has to do with that. So be aware of that. Anyways, I feel like you're going to be ready. You'll be ready for it. So that's a good thing. I see there will be some form of money issues, but I do see there's going to be establishment. And I see a lot of building in this new year too, 2018. You're gonna be building yourself up, and you have your whole life ahead of you. Your guides are telling me you have your whole life ahead of you. So yeah, so that's what I'm feeling, hon. I very much hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you this special holiday offer. I am always here for you, so if you would like to contact me again in the near future, I will be glad to give you another reading. And if you know anybody that would love a reading like this, please send them my way. And I hope you have a very happy holidays and many blessings from the heavens above. Bye now.